Hello and welcome back. Today I'm in the condo by the pool and wanted to do an update, and I had a few things on my mind that I wanted to talk about. And the big thing is what I wish my parents or somebody would have told me when I was younger, when I was at school maybe. That's repeatedly come to mind lately. Things I wish I would have been told when I was younger. And the main thing, one of the biggest things, is I wish somebody would have told me about money and about work and about investing and about making money work for you rather than you working for money. I was always given the impression that I needed to get a job, I needed to work hard, work long hours, make some money, get paid working for somebody, doing a job. That was like the culture in my family, and the message, and I suppose in the wider society, school and from home, the message was to get a job as quickly as possible, maybe go to college and university and get some qualifications, then get a job and work hard, progress in your job so you can earn more money. That was the kind of the route that was given to me. That was the plan that was sold to me as the way forward. And that's pretty much what I did. I went to college, got a job, went to university, got a better job, paid more money, more stress, more money, working harder and longer hours, and making a company more money. And that's pretty much what I did. But I wish somebody would have told me to start at a really early age and to start investing money, to start learning about the stock market and financial cycles, compounding, and how to value stocks, how to understand financial charts for different companies, how to develop a portfolio, how to understand dividend stocks. And basically the bottom line is, I wish somebody would have taught me how to invest money so that money worked for me rather than me working for money. This is the most important thing in life, because if you're working for a company, you go to college, you go to university, you get qualifications, you get a job. And basically what that means is you're now going to work maybe 40 hours, maybe 50 hours, maybe 60 hours a week. And the company or the boss is going to pay you some money, a salary. So basically the boss buys your time and buys your life and pays you a certain amount of money for your time. And that's okay. Some people want to do that, and if you have a passion and you find a job that you absolutely love and you're passionate about, there's nothing wrong with that if that's what you want to do. If you want to spend all your time working for a salary and you love what you do, that's okay, if that's what you want to do. However, there's a couple of things about this. First thing is, if you find something you love and that you're passionate about, then why not do it for yourself? And why not pay yourself? Why work for somebody else to do that thing? If you really love something and you're really passionate about something, then do that thing for yourself. Get the skills, get the resources, get whatever it is that you need. The finances, the backing, business loan, whatever it is. Get the things that you need to do, that you need to have, so that you can do that work for yourself. Start your own business, work for yourself. Why do that rather than work for somebody? Well, it's quite simple. The reason you would do that is because you have control over your time. And what that means is, if you want to work 30 hours, 40 hours, 50 hours, 60 hours a week, it means that you're getting paid a lot more for that time because you're doing it for yourself. So the earnings, what you charge and what you're earning is going to be a lot greater than if you're working for a company, because a company is going to basically pay you a percentage of the profits, probably a small percentage of the profits. And so your effort and your energy and your passion is basically making the company profit that they keep the majority of and pay you a small percentage of for your energy and effort and time. So when you work for yourself, you basically get to keep all those profits for yourself. You work, you earn the money, you keep the money. So your energy, your passion, your time, is your pay. Like, the reward for your energy, for your time, for your passion is your pay, is what you get for doing what you love, what you're passionate about. That's a big difference. That's a big difference to working for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 hours a week for a salary. If you love something, do it for yourself. Find a way of doing it for yourself. If somebody's willing to pay you to do something, then why not do that for yourself and pay yourself? Yeah. Eventually you might get to a point where you pay other people to do that work for you. And then obviously look after those kinds of people well. If you employed people, look after them well, but they'll be working for you and you'll be earning money from their time and from their energy and from their passion. And yeah, that's the way forward. That's the best way forward. And yeah, it's been on my mind lately, and I've been wanting to talk about it because, I don't know, yeah, like I said, I was given the message that you need to work hard and you need to get a job, and I think there's a better way. And that better way is either A, working for yourself, doing something that you love and something that you're passionate about, and B, so these two things go hand in hand. The second part is, make sure you learn about investing money, about the stock market, about cycles, financial cycles, trading cycles, about compounding, and risk management is a big thing. Make sure you learn about risk management. So investing money is risky, so you need to learn how to manage that risk so you don't basically lose all your money. But those two things will lead to a better life. Why is that? it will lead to a better life because you will have control over your time. And time is the most important thing in the world. Well, there's two important things. One of them is your health, because without your health you can't do anything. So health is the most important thing. If you've got your health and your fitness, the second most important thing is your time. Because your time is your life. So what you do with your time is what determines the quality of your life. So if you're healthy and you're fit and you've got control over your time, you're free. And freedom is a beautiful thing. Because it means you get to choose to do what you want to do, when you want to do it, where you want to do it and who you want to do it with. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. That is freedom. When you're working 20, 30, 40, 50 hours, 60 hours a week, you're not free. You're not free. Most people build up a lifestyle around their salaries, and then they become tied or kind of committed to that lifestyle. And so that's like slavery. You have to work, you have to earn that salary, because now you've bought a car and you've got a mortgage and a lifestyle, and you've lived up to that salary that you've earned. And yeah, so now you have to maintain that job, you have to keep going to that job. And so there's a really good saying, and the saying is, what you own ends up owning you. So if the things that you own come from a salary, come from a job that you have to work 30, 40, 50, 60 hours a week at, then you're a slave to that job. And that job owns and dictates what your life is going to be like, because basically you spend most of your life, most of your time working. So it's a big deal. It's a big deal to have control over your time. And last thing I'll say about this is, I wish somebody would have told me when I was younger. I wish somebody would have asked me, what kind of life do you want to live? What kind of life do you want to live? And what does that mean then in regards to how much money you need? How much money you need to earn? To have a good life, to live a happy life, a free life, you may not actually need that much money. And so it can be helpful to think about, how do I want to live my life? And what does that mean in regards to how much I need to earn? And what does that mean in regards to how much I need to invest? And that's a big thing. I wish somebody would have asked me, so I could have worked backwards based on the kind of life I want to live. And then I would have thought about, well, how much money do I need to earn to live that kind of life? And then I would have planned a business or planned an investment portfolio around that kind of lifestyle I want to live. So yeah, these things have been on my mind, and I wanted to share them today and make an updated video. And I think that was it. That was the main thing that was on my mind today. The weekend's nearly here. Life is good. I had a swim this morning, which was lovely. It's so hot here, it's really good to be in the pool and to like cool your body down, because you can overheat and feel really tired and exhausted, and the heat can really impact you. So to be in the pool, yeah, to have some cool your body down, cool your nervous system down is really important. But anyway, those are my thoughts for today. I don't write a script or make any notes. I just talk what's on my mind, so I may have forgotten something that comes back to me, and if it does, I will do another updated video. But basically, the message for today is, yeah, learn about investing. Think about how you want to live, the kind of life you want to live, and then maybe work backwards. And yeah, the last thing is, only do what you're passionate about. Only do what you love. Don't just get a job. Like, life's too short for that. If you have a passion, or if you really love something, then do that. Don't worry about the money. Just do that. Follow that and do that. Like, life is too short to spend your days and your time working a job for money and not feeling passionate and not having meaning. So yeah, that was something else actually that's just come back to me. Follow your passion. Whatever you are passionate about, whatever you love, whatever gives you energy and you find fun and that you're enthusiastic about and you're interested in and curious about, only do that. Find a way of providing a service or goods to people, you know, around that passion of yours, around that interest of yours, whatever it is. Yeah, you can provide goods and services to people. Make a business. And don't forget, the investment side is really important, because when you invest, you have an income stream. So that income stream means that when you invest money, the money's working for you. So you can be free to do other things. So if you've got a passion for something, or a skill, or a love for something, follow that passion, follow that energy. It will bring you happiness. And life is short, that's important. It's important to have some freedom and to be happy. And yeah, I think that's enough for now. And have a lovely day, have a great weekend. And my next video is probably going to be, like I said before, from the Thai boxing gym. I've had a couple of days off to rest and recover, but I'll be heading back there maybe tomorrow, I think, afternoon, or maybe this afternoon, I'm not sure yet. But have a lovely weekend, and I wish you all the happiness. And be happy, look after yourselves, take care, look after your health and your fitness. See you later. Bye bye.